So Great Place was all about getting different people to access culture in different ways. How we work it into education, how we get it into communities, how we create those relationships, and how we make all of that happen in a way that empowers the communities that we work with.
Unlock has been about developing artists in the city and basically making the city a better place to be a creative organisation.
One of the priorities was giving children hands-on experience of creative careers. They now understand a lot more about what goes on in this city and the different jobs that are on offer.
So Unleashed is all about arts, health and wellbeing in the area of the coalfields and looking at how health and wellbeing can impact that community.
The Unify strand is all about bringing communities together to work together using cultural and heritage to make new things and be creative.
There's more and more things happening in Sunderland, and it just feels like a good place to be right now.
People are seeing the development and seeing things change, and they want to add to it.
It's about being creative in a different way and engaging other people through that creativity.
Part of what we do here is to say to people, look, you can do this and you can be part of it.
There's been two main strands to Unlock: thinking about space in the city, working alongside the Historic Action Zone to bring some of those amazing historical buildings that we've got in the city back to life, putting cultural projects in them, to put culture on the high street, in the shopping centre, make it more visible. And then the other bit has been about support for artists in the city.
I was lucky enough to be awarded the Sunderland Creative Development Fellowship. It came at the perfect time of needing some guidance, needing advice, and also needing a little bit of a financial push to make it happen.
You learn to be a creative by being a creative. Working in a community of practice where you learn from people more experienced.
We've worked with big national partners, delivered some CPD to teachers about how you can use theatre, drama and the arts in your classroom. And we trialled a careers event in the primary school, which was so impactful. And so I hope that we've inspired a generation of young kids to continue on their path of creativity.
I think one of the things that we've done with Unleash is work with other members in the community to tell the story of how arts and creativity can improve health and wellbeing. We have worked with so many different people and so many different projects. That's meant that we've been able to really make an impact because we've been able to be responsive to where the community says we need to work more.
So across Unify we've kind of explored 3 different ways of getting projects running. There's the likes of Wonderlooper, which was us funding an artist that we selected to go in and work with communities. Then we kind of tried to flip that on its head with Who Do You Want to Meet, and then Pursuers of the Future, where we've commissioned an artist to create something that's led by the community.
We're at an area regeneration, and I think that's the energy that the creatives can bring to the project. They attract people to come.
Hopefully it feels like there's a clearer pathway for artists, that there's more stuff happening, so it makes sense to stay in the city.
Whatever we did within those 3 years really got embedded in the schools that we're working with, but also helped other schools across the city too. Everything and anything that goes on in Sunderland culture will be linked to ArtsFix. It's got teaching resources about how they can embed creativity, how they can improve their cultural offer, and how they can connect with cultural organisations across the city.
And we really feel like over the last few years, we've seen more and more community groups popping up and doing their own artistic thing. And we are about to start our Summer of Social Prescribing as a legacy of Great Place.
Lots of the groups now have become constituted, so they have taken that upon themselves to form a structure, register a bank account, and then start to apply for funding.
3 years ago I was a participant in a couple of groups. Now I am very much passionate about the culture in Sunderland and where it can go from here.